Oh my god, you made a song just for TikTok?
Yeah, you can come and watch me drink my morning coffee.
Amber left a bruise kit in one of the photos. The exact bruise kit. Ben Nye bruise kit. These are the same colors.
I use a bruise kit. Not a bruise kit, it's a theater makeup.
Holy cow. What's up, bro?
Only an American would look a 10-foot man-eater, a dinosaur, in the eye and say, "Sup, bro?"
This is Kirby. He is a rescue axolotl that is in really bad shape. I'm going to attempt to nurse Kirby back to health. I made him this rehabilitation tank that has some amazing places for him to hide. Do you think that he's going to get better? Kirby is showing some serious signs of neglect. When I heard that Kirby was surrendered to the pet store, I knew that I had to take him home. Just so I can show you how bad it is, let's compare him to Lucy, my healthy axolotl. Lucy has all her fingers, a strong tail, and beautiful fluffy gills. I really hope that I can get Kirby looking like Lucy again. After a few days at home, Kirby still won't eat. I have him in a quarantine tank and I'm administering a black tea bath daily to help him fight his fungal infection. Let's get back to setting up his new home. I knew I had to create a cave for Kirby since axolotls prefer dim lighting. This will provide a place for him to hide as well as a place to sleep at night. I used PVC piping and these river stones to create a more natural look. Since Kirby is full grown, sand is a great choice for his setup. This is also known as substrate and is a great host for beneficial bacteria. Once we're ready, we can add in our cave to our fish tank. I always aim to replicate a natural environment, so I added a few stones along the perimeter. This is a peace lily. Since this plant can grow fully submerged in water, it's the perfect choice for aquascaping. First, we'll need to clear the roots of any debris. Let's add our peace lily on top of our cave and secure it with a few pieces of river stone. I can't wait to see Kirby exploring the different tunnels of the cave. We can't forget to add our aquatic plants to our setup. Adding live plants to an aquarium has many benefits. It's time to spray it down. This will help to prevent our plants from drying out while I prepare to fill up our fish tank. Let's use this tube to fill up our fish tank. Be sure the water isn't hitting the sand directly. This helps make for a super clear fill. Don't forget to add in your filter before cycling your fish tank. This is a critical step in keeping your fish safe. Did you know that axolotls require cooler water temperatures? Unlike other wet pets, they will not need a heater. They prefer water temperatures between 60 and 64 degrees Fahrenheit. If you live in a warmer climate, you can purchase a chiller to cool the water temperature of your axolotl tank. Kirby is almost ready to go in. Let's acclimatize him by slowly adding a cup of tank water over the course of a half an hour. Look, here he goes! Kirby is off and exploring his new tank. Let's give him a worm. I'm so excited he's finally eating. Oh no, he spit it back out. On day 2, he found his cave. At this point, he was looking a lot better and almost all of the fungus had cleared up. Let's try feeding him mysis shrimp. After waiting for what seemed like an eternity, he finally had a tiny nibble. And from there, he was unstoppable. He finally had his appetite back. Be sure to stay tuned for updates on his progress.
Frankie, how you doing? Donald, it's been a long time. Get over here, let me check you out. Hey, I'm not wearing a wire, Frankie. Well, you can never be too careful. So anyways, you got the stuff? I heard you got the best catnip in town. Well, here's the thing, Frankie. There's been a problem with shipment. I don't want to hear it, Donald. Whoa. Give me the nip. I can't get the stuff. Give it to me.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, there's a possum playing dead in my house. There's a possum playing dead in my house. There's a possum in my house. It's hissing at me. It's hissing at me. It's in my house. I don't know what to do. No. Get away from it. Get away from the possum. There's a possum.
I get asked so often how I harness trained Pancake. I started very early with him and just put it on him when he was very young already, also just in the house. This was the first time we went outdoors with him. He's so small. And look how bushy his tail is. He was really scared here, I think. I started going outside with him only at night just to make sure there were absolutely no people so he wouldn't be as scared. And I tried all kinds of weather, so when there was snow, although to be fair, he was not a fan of the snow. I also always made sure to have his backpack there so that he could have a sort of retreat if he wanted to go in, which happened quite often. Otherwise, he would climb on trees because he was so scared. I also went to the beach with him, which he was not a fan of, as you can see. He always wears the harness on my balcony. After some time, though, he started really enjoying going outside, though. Here you can see he's really running around by himself. However, since he is an indoor cat, he doesn't know everything, and accidents happen, so...
My dad turned 95, and I asked Southwest for a simple birthday shout-out, and they did this.
Close all your window shades and turn all your call lights on. Mr. Jack Pratt, where are you? Jack, where are you?
Right here. Raise your hand,
Dad. The very back of the aircraft. Mr. Jack Pratt is 95 years old. Today, and Jack, we're all going to sing happy birthday to you. We're going to show you some Southwest love. At the end of us singing happy birthday, everybody's going to blow out your candles for you. Okay?
Thank you.
1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jack. Happy birthday to you.
Give him the mic in the back and ask Jack if he wants to say something.
I'm glad I'm alive.
He said he's glad he's alive.
Have you ever seen so many men so interested in a domestic violence case before? No, you haven't. Have you ever seen so many memes made by men talking about, look at this cool shit Johnny did in court? This is bad. This is going to be bad for us. When men get excited about a domestic violence case, don't be excited.
Excited?
Because that means I always am very wary, no matter what is happening in the world, no matter what the angle is, there's a way to spin it against women. And especially something like this, oh my God, it's going to be so bad. Like, there's so many memes about this. And it's because it will set a precedent. And it will shift the paradigm a little bit.
So first and foremost, you did not do your research at all, because let's look at this. Oh, what does that say? Amber Heard arrested in 2009 on a charge of hitting her girlfriend. Oh, and not even that. Someone else came forward and said that she did the same thing to them. She's had multiple occasions of being abusive. Bro, excited? Who's excited? You know what men are at this point? Tired, fed up, sick to their stomach. Because all you women sit and do to men is point the finger and victim blame. There's narcissistic women in this world. There's abusive women in this world. There are women who abuse men. There are women who hurt men and don't care about their mental health. Did you know the men's suicide rate is way higher than ours? Did you know that? I bet you didn't. Did you also know that you didn't do your research before you came on this app talking shit before you even knew what the you were talking about? Bro, I'm getting hot because how dumb can you be to come on an app like this without facts? Don't come over here spreading a opinion. Have facts, especially when it comes to a court case thing. Girl, bye. This is why I do what the I do, because men aren't being heard in this world. I don't know what the it is where people don't listen to men. Men have a voice too. But Johnny Depp, I'm sorry. Please do your research, because this bitch in his fucking bed. This girl also said he gave her a bloody nose, and when he went in the bathroom, it was nail polish on the goddamn toilet paper. Nail polish. There's not something wrong? There's nothing wrong with you if you're doing that? But of course, you're going to still defend her. You guys still defend. There could be proof of her decking him in the head, and it's still going to be like, you know what? He did something to antagonize her. What the is wrong with you women? You guys are delusional, bro. There's also a video that freaking bothered me to my freaking core. There's a video of her recording him cutting himself because he was tired of this. Who the f records their partner doing that? I don't care what kind of argument we were having. The argument would be done. I'd go straight over there, grab the blade out of your hand, and probably hug you, blood and all. I would never sit there and let somebody do that to themselves because I care about their mental health. But I know what? A lot of you women don't, and that's why we don't see eye to eye. But girl, God, man, do your research, bro. Like, are you serious? Have a good day, guys. Free Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, you're a bitch.
Take a look at this photo from 2014. This is a picture of the Hubble Ultra Deep Field from 2014. It actually contains photos taken from 2003 to 2004. This is so exciting because there's about 10,000 galaxies in that photo, and it's about as small as a coin held up to arm's length, like if you took a photo of space that small. Anyway, this is what the Hubble telescope looks like. And this is what the James Webb Space Telescope looks like, which was launched in Christmas of last year. Now, when you can compare the size of a human to these telescopes, I mean, they're huge. You can compare the primary mirror size. The James Webb Space Telescope is way larger. The big difference between the James Webb Space Telescope is that it's going to pick up infrared light as opposed to visible light. It's also going to pick up light about 100 times fainter than the Hubble was able to pick up. Going back to this photo from 2014, the James Webb Space Telescope in 2022, in about a month from now, will take the same photo using its sensors. So we are going to get an amazing quality photo of space of these 10,000 galaxies, give or take a couple. Not only that, but we're going to learn about early star formation, early galaxy formation, and we might find atmospheres of habitable exoplanets. All of this is going to take a couple years, but it's starting in about a month, so I am super pumped.
Hey, could you be quiet, please? People are trying to watch the movie.
Excuse me? Okay. Girl, I don't know what she talking about.
You're all up in my ear, and it's aggravating me. Can you please stop or leave? Leave. Watch Netflix or something.
Shut down, lady.
Shut the f*** up.
One bop, two bop, three bop, four bop, five bop. All right, so that's the Oh, God, you smell like. Well, anyways, remember this initiation, because you might have to do it one day. One bop, two bop, three bop, four bop, five bop. All right, looks like you cleared, you passed, and you're... Wait a second. Oh, you smell like...
Do you have a drinking problem, Johnny?
Objection calls for hearsay.
Who's drinking?
You were drinking pretty heavily.
Were you there?
Ask you a different question, Mr. Depp.
Yes. Let's let him object to another one.
The old vintage motherfucker you went for, dumbass. Did I read that right?
I was signing off as dumbass.
And then, did I read that right?
You really did.
I read that right, correct?
You did.
Okay. Did I read that right?
You did.
Did I read that right?
No. Slowly, coach. Done. Hup. Done. Amber, so
Mr. Depp, with respect, I'm trying to respect the court's time and the jury's time. That was not my question. My question was simply,
when you
would
take
agree,
5 minutes to look for a
you would agree,
document.
you would agree, poured yourself a mega pint of red wine, correct?
A mega pint.
Yeah. And then you write, I have other uses for your throat which do not include injury. I have other uses for your throat which do not include injury.
Coconut. No. 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 I know what you're doing. No.
What would you do if I door dinged your vehicle, huh?
I am gonna. One second. I'm gonna kick your ass.
All right, I'll race you, ready?
Red.
I won't go to.
Run, 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 run.
Okay, alright. Come on. Alright. That's enough. Okay, it's okay. There's more food. That's alright.
I set up a camera to watch my dogs while I'm at work, and this is what I see the first day.
Hey, you think this really recording us? Ashley, you can hear me in there? Ashley. Hey, come look at the mail lady. She got a fat ass. I don't want to be anything other than what Oh, Ashley home. My bad, bro. That was just a couch pillow. Hell no, you hear my super toy. That's why you got rabies from that bitch down the street. Oh, there go my DoorDash. They tried to put the dog down. I was raised from a dog pound. Big pit bully in a small town. I just thought about it, bro. She recorded it. She gonna know we could talk. Ashley, if you watching this, I don't know how to talk. I ain't say.
In 2016, she didn't know this video was going to be public.
You ever punch Johnny Depp with a closed fist in the history of your relationship with
Johnny was hitting me, and he was hitting me hard and repeatedly, and I was screaming. He makes this motion.
I just remember this struggle we had before.
All we had was a little bit of separation, and my sister runs down the stairs.
Ms. Heard, I must interrupt you. Ask you a yes or no question.
Withdraw your question then, because
Ms. Heard, have you ever hit Johnny Depp?
He was about to push my sister down the stairs.
Whitney, my sister, all of a sudden put herself in between Johnny and I.
I am protective over my baby sister. When he laid hands on her, I don't know what I did.
All of a sudden was there, I was trying to get Johnny to stop. Her back was to the staircase.
But I know I jumped in between the actions that I saw could lead to a fatal injury to my sister. She was standing on the top of a flight of stairs, and she has never hurt anyone in her life, and she does not deserve to be pushed down the flight of stairs.
Johnny swings at her, and I just see my little sister with her back her back to the staircase, and Johnny swings at her, and I don't even wait for,
and it looked like she was about to be. And I would have done what anybody who has a child or a sister would have done. I acted defensively in her life. I saw her standing on top of a flight of stairs and trying to interrupt a fight in between him and I.
I don't hesitate, I don't wait, I just in my head instantly think of Kate Moss and the stairs.
I don't know what part of my body I put in between me and him and her. But I would have done anything. I would have done anything to prevent her from being pushed down a flight of stairs.
And I swung at him. In all of my relationship to date with Johnny, I hadn't landed a blow.
In an hour or so, I'm going to be heading to the floor of the Senate to vote to codify Roe v. Wade, to make sure that the Supreme Court cannot overturn a woman's right in this country to control her own body. In fact, it is absolutely outrageous that in the year 2022, we're talking about a situation where the government, local, state, federal government, is saying to women, you cannot have the choice about what you're going to do with your own body. And what really gets to me in this whole issue is the absolute hypocrisy of right-wing politicians. You have heard them, and I have heard them say, get the government off of our backs, stop the regulation, let people do what they want. And yet when it comes to women throughout this country, every woman in this country, having the right to make this very personal decision, they are saying we want the government to dictate to women what they can and cannot do. This is outrageous. And let me just say this also, and that is, I know that many people see this as a women's issue. I don't. I see this as a human rights issue. And I would hope that every man in this country at this very perilous time for women will stand with the women and make sure that women will continue to be able to control their own bodies. Thank you.